Careful. There could be aliens about.
I see green goo everywhere. Found some food.
There is gravity. We could turn the gravity off.
Oh, the switch here turns it off? Yeah.
Yeah, that switch there turns the gravity on and off.
That'll confuse the critters.
Where are you, critters? I'll be upset if they don't spawn in at all.
I'm going upstairs. I don't see spawners unless they're the block type.
I believe they are the invisible type.
Found the core.
Yeah, it looks like they failed to spawn in. Either that or they spawned in and then died.
Lack of oxygen. Yeah, I don't even hear them. Usually just start hearing them.
Yeah, I know.
Wrong faction for the O2 generator.
Yeah.
Whee!
You got a core to throw down?
It's probably still on the ship. See if I can F4.
What box did you put it in?
I got it.
Okay. Hey! It still says other faction. You got to change the faction.
Even though it was.
Okay. Yeah. How much oxygen is left on there? Oh, wow.
A ton? Oh, 5%. Well, you took some, I guess.
There's 10 oxygen bottles that I pulled out of it.
That's awesome.
There's 112 oxygen left in the tank, so we can use that as we're taking things apart. Don't take apart the generators or fuel tanks. Everything else we can salvage.
Leave the gravity gen intact too.
So the what?
The gravity
oh yeah,
gen
leave the grav generator.
Ratatouille.
All right, there's a generator over
Found
here.
Milk.
Nice.
Milk and cheese. 2 milks and a cheese. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna go up front and see what's here. I think there's a constructor in here somewhere.
Right, there's the fuel tank we want to leave.
Advanced constructor. Hot dang.
Now we already have one, so you want to take this one apart for parts?
Oh, we do? Oh.
Yeah, remember you grabbed one and we got one fully intact?
We also got help.
Here's another O2 station. I'm going to leave the one in the back and we're going to pull this one up.
Okay, there's another fridge. Oh, you got
milk.
Leche?
Leche.
Magnesium. Just one thing of magnesium. So I could grab the RCSs maybe. They're in the back I saw. I kind of want to turn this into our own base so we can actually build stuff and have oxygen and just have to seal it up. And not rely too much on the Aurelian.
Yeah. We could do that if you want it.
I order it, make it so.
In that case, let's leave this advanced constructor in here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it looks like you took out the RCSs.
Yeah, I took out the RCSs. We can take out the thrusters.
Is that oxygen station still back there?
No, I already pulled the oxygen station from back here up. But we can always put down another one.
Yeah. I'm just grabbing deco stuff.
There's a shower and a toilet.
Oh, there's more of these things here. Ooh, fusion cell.
Yeah, we could turn this into our own base.
Yeah, I think we need to do that. Okay, we don't... Oh yeah, I'll just use the fridges on the SV. Because all that food I got.
Okay, I'm going to start pulling things up in full blocks.
Yeah, I've been picking
Since
up,
we're-
like, the... Yeah, I've been picking up some things that I know that we'll need. The doors aren't making sounds anymore. That's weird.
Yeah, that's a problem that sometimes happens.
I think it's because there's another sound playing and it gets confused.
Yeah, I think it happens with the radiation.
Why can I not fit it in here? Oh, the glass.
Okay.
Okay, I moved the oxygen station up here. Next to the health thing and the constructor. Though I'm gonna salvage all these deco items.
Yeah, when it comes to the thrusters, I'm grabbing them for parts.
Yeah.
Leave the turrets on it because we can actually use these turrets. Even though they're capital vessel turrets, they will still function on a base.
Yeah. Because we won't be able to put them back on.
I'm turning them off for now because they're using power that doesn't need to be used.
Do we want to
But
start our own garden? Probably should.
there should already be garden stuff in here, shouldn't there?
Yeah, there is. I should have taken down those fridges then. Oops. Did I keep any of them? No, I just...
Yeah, we can rebuild fridges. That's no problem. I'm going ahead and turning off all the thrusters since they do nothing except use power.
Did you want to
Yeah,
pick...
there are apparently 2 NPC spawner thin plates, but...
You're salvaging the thrusters that are on here, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not linked to anything.
Because the thrusters are more valuable as parts for us right now. We're probably going to want to end up taking the small vessel as our main means of transportation until we can get a larger capital vessel that can hold the small vessel in it.
Okay. Yeah, that's a base. See.
And I'm not going to worry about making the base look pretty since it's only going to be a temporary base.
Yeah, we just need to seal it off.
Yeah.
And really, we just need to seal off the front part.
Yeah, because the back part isn't really that important.
Dude, what's up here? Oh, the bridge.
Well, actually, if we're going to have the gardens in the back part, then we are going to want to seal it off.
Or we can move it forward. We can pick up the grow plots.
We could move it to the middle and then seal off some of the middle.
Or just there's a lot of room in the front. We just need to grab some blocks so we can seal up the front.
Yeah, that would probably be easier. There is one problem, though. We would need to constantly update it with oxygen to get plants to grow.
Oh, that's true.
We could not even worry about sealing this off and just build it back as a base, and then, I mean, the Aurelian would be our primary location, I guess, because it has oxygen.
Right, but the problem with using the Aurelians, we can't use an advanced constructor.
Right,
no
which
help.
is why I'm saying we... Oh, I got radiation burn. Let me go shower and use a radiation...
There's a shower in here?
Yep, there's one right up here.
Sounds like you're having a tinkle.
Okay. So yeah, I say we keep this base as a base. Keep the oxygen station, the oxygen tanks, just in case. But don't really worry about repairing it or anything. Just keep it and use it as the advanced constructor, and then go back to the Aurelian when we need oxygen.
We need containers for the constructor.
Right, and I would say only use only use this base when we say, oh, we need something that can only be made in an advanced constructor.
Right.
That'll save us time from having to seal it off and try to make it into a base and then realizing we don't have oxygen. So
yeah, we don't want to waste oxygen. In that case, it should probably just grab all these oxygen things. The ventilators.
yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I was telling you about, I was planning on putting an oxygen, an oxygen, basically an oxygen depot in here. The thing is, since it's a Polaris base, if you attack it, then you won't be able to trade. You'll be, but you can go to the trade station, get the code, open it, and get free oxygen from it.
I mean, free refills for your suits.
Yeah,
for your suit. Okay.
Yeah,
but you can't grab any.
Right, but at least it's something. I'm thinking about going ahead and pulling up these turrets since we're not actually going to be using it very much.
Okay.
I'm thinking I want to retrieve them because we will have a capital vessel eventually. The problem is I don't think we have anywhere large enough to hold them.
There are 6 more thrusters.
Let's see. How much do capital vessel turrets weigh? They are 800 SU, 1,000 SU, and 400 SU. So the rockets are 1,000 SU. These are 800 SU. Yeah, we don't have nearly enough space.
So leave them there for now, I guess.
Let me see what we can do.
If we scrap one, we'll probably get, you know.
I'm gonna move the stuff from the port. I'm gonna move the stuff from
The one I'm linked to.
The extra parts box that I've been using into
the cargo bay.
Port cargo bay storage.
Okay.
And then use the extra parts box to pull up what plasma turrets and rocket turrets and stuff I can.
Wasn't there a armor locker in here somewhere?
I pulled it up.
Okay.
So our primary goal right now really needs to be getting away from here and finding a planet. And we've got enough pentaxid that we could do that if we got a warp drive and a warp core tank up and running.
Okay.
Which that's one thing I forgot to do with the iron with the crushed stone we got. So
yeah, we all made bullets and that was it.
yeah, how dare you make bullets instead of letting me make a warp drive thing?
Oops. It wants actual ingots, right? Of iron.
Yes, because it wants that's what the cobalt alloy needs is ingots.
Man, it's 8 clicks away. Promethium.
You see, I wish we could attach like a small vessel to our small vessel. You know, like you know, so we could have like little personal motorcycle-sized small vessels that we could get out of and go. Once we get a capital vessel, I think what I want to do, I want to make it large enough that we can hold the Millennial Eagle in, but I also want it to have a couple of other smaller, you know, small vessels on it.
Fighters.
Basically, or small transports or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Something smaller than the fighter shuttles we had in our previous games, but something, you know, that's quick to get around in.
Mini pods. Armed mini pods. I wonder if you want a CV that will actually contain the Millennial Eagle completely inside.
Yes.
Do they even make cargo bay doors that big?
Yes, but you have to fly in forward instead of like being able to lift up and down. I've already got one in the works in the in the workshop or the creative mode.
Yeah. It's already been another hour. That was quick.
Okay, I'm going to move all the stuff from the constructors things that we can. Okay, the port cargo bay storage is full. Okay.
I don't know where you are. Are you in the Millennial Falcon Eagle?
Nope, I'm still trying to take up blocks, the turrets. I've got one cannon turret left to pull up, and I think that's it.
There's a couple on the bottom. Oh yeah, there you
that's
go.
That's where I'm pulling it up from. There might be another one over there that needs to be pulled up too.
No, I don't see one over here. Let me go back over here.
But I think I got all the turrets.
Yeah, looks like you did.
All right,
There are no bottom ones
thrusters.
on the back.
There's still a few thrusters left on here.
Yeah, there's about 7 of them. Oh, here's one. Uh-oh. Inventory
Ran out of
is
space?
full. Yeah, so I picked up what I got. It was just a motor.
Okay, let's see. I think. Let me check the. Yeah, that's all the thrusters are gone.
Okay.
I think that's everything that's worth pulling up except the constructor, but we wanted to leave that in case we needed it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm turning off the power to this so that it doesn't waste the fuel. And
Ooh, I slid.
and we'll come back here when we need to utilize the constructor. All right, let's head to the Prometheum asteroid real quick, get some more crushed stone so we can make the warp drive tank and everything. And how close am I? I'm not very close to level 8 yet. Leveling in this is really difficult.
Not enough things to kill.
Well, we can actually go, because we did have enough stuff to kill in that other derelict ship.
Uh-huh.
So
I'm like a third into level 7. Yeah.
yeah, we're going to have to go find that other derelict ship. Unless you want to go ahead to the Reject and try to go into that.
Maybe.
Because, you know, that would be something that it's... you know, it would be more interesting. It's it's an actual storyline POI, and once we get a hold of that, we can go, and there's a lot of good loot in it too, so. And then once we actually find a planet that we can actually set up a base on, we can actually fully start, playing the game more, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So there are planets in this game.
Oh yes, there are planets in this game. There are 5 of them.
And they're all hostile and full of lava and acid rain.
No. Only one of them is full of lava, another one's full of acid rain, another one's an ice planet, another one's owned by the Xerex, and another one has 5 times gravity.
Oh dear.
Oh, and the final one's not really a planet, but a giant pentaxid asteroid that's got almost no gravity whatsoever. So you can actually use your thruster jet to attain orbit, like your suit thruster.
What should I link to?
Oh, constructor input. Link
Okay.
to the constructor input. So one of the starting locations in this game is actually the volcanic planet.
And then you're dead.
Well, no, you start in medium armor, so you can withstand the temperatures, sort of. You still have to utilize a what do you call it? The heater cooler. Otherwise, you will get overheated at times. You have to worry about your oxygen. Yeah, you have to worry about your oxygen because there's no oxygen on the planet. There's radiation throughout the planet. But if you get up into the mountains, and like in the higher the altitude, the lower the temperature. So if you get up into the mountains, you'll get into actual like tolerable temperatures. Inventory's full.
Nope, no, I was just looking at it to see how much we had. It's only 89. Keep going.
Oh, okay, yeah. So what you want to do is you either want to head straight for high ground, because there's no water on there, so for oxygen you actually have to use your emergency O2 water generator. But once you get to higher ground, there's fiber plants you can pick. There aren't any trees on the planet, so that's your only source of fiber. But I made sure that it was viable for alpha, 8, 9, all that.
The moment we land on any planet, I already have an emergency O2 and water generator ready to go.
That's good. If I'm not mistaken, the planet that we link to, that this system links to, is actually the only one with oxygen. So
we need to generate more O2.
Yeah, either it does have oxygen or it doesn't, but it looks like it would because the oxygen atmosphere is toxic. I forget which.
Yeah, okay, it's full. Actually full.
Actually full.
And so is my personal inventory. Yeah, I got 261 on me. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's head back to the base. Back to the Aurelian.
Okay.
Okay, Aurelian is this direction. For the record, X is the shield activate deactivate button.
Oh, it is?
You hear me?
Yeah. I forgot the key on.
It's X. So
okay.
That way when you're flying, you don't always have to go to the control panel. You can just hit X and it will turn the shield on.
But it still takes a while for it to charge up and turn on.
Yes, but once it's fully charged, you can actually once the shield is fully charged, you can turn it off. It'll maintain the charge, and then you can turn it on, and it'll take like 2-3 seconds, and then it'll be back up to its it'll be on and fully charged.
Okay.
You just have to let it charge up the first time you do it.
So that it consumes the pentaxid and all that.
Right. And the thing is, it consumes pentaxid even while it's just for running, I think. I'm not positive. It may just consume pentaxid when it's recharging. Okay, so this box over here is where I'm putting all the stuff that are capital vessel
Parts.
and
Box.
base parts. And it's almost full, but it's got the advanced constructor in there along with 2 pentaxid tanks and some fuel tanks and such.
The big pentaxid tanks.
Yes, they're just tier 2 ones, yeah. The 1x2x1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let us make pentaxid tank for our ship. Let's go ahead and make a secondary fuel tank to put in there. And now we just need to get the level to make a warp drive because I believe... where would warp drive be?
Right next to the pentaxid tank for small vessel.
Yeah, but I've already learned... I'm looking in the constructor. It doesn't show it in the constructor. Can that only be made in a...
It says large and advanced.
Yeah, it says large and advanced.
But there's like a 3-point difference in levels, though.
Well, yes, but it's the next tier that would unlock for it.
Well, didn't you say that it was the constructors will only show the very next level?
Well, it's supposed to show the next tier, but you could be right. It could show... Then again, it might show only what you have that you can unlock and have not yet.
Oh, okay.
That's what it might be.
Yeah, because it's 3 levels away from 7 to 10. We need to kill stuff.
Yes, we do.
Or pick
But I think we need to save that for next week.
Yep.
I'll probably be picking plants throughout the week, though, so...
Yeah, well, you're already ahead of me a little bit.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Yeah, and pass halfway.
Okay, so I've got the warp pentaxid tank and the fuel tank in. Our oxygen's down to 4%. Only thing I need to add in here now, I believe, is the warp drive. Actually, I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4 more fuel tanks because we do need more fuel. We should have plenty of oxygen tanks on here. Oh, I filled the oxygen tanks. I must have had oxygen on me somehow.
Yep. You did. Didn't you get like 10 of them off that base?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Haha. Okay. All right, so let's see. I want to make 4 of those.
Alright, I'm 1/4 away from level 8. Yay.
Nice.
Is that right? Yeah, about 20%.
Okay, let's see. We have a lot of pentacted, so we should be good to get to a planet and back if we needed to.
Yes. Maybe we should consider being our first base being on a planet by water.
That's what I was thinking. Once we find a planet, we're going to want to set up a more permanent base there. Because whether or not it has oxygen itself, I know the first planet we can get to has water. So.
Okay.
We've got a lot of constructor parts on the Millennial Eagle still in the in this thing here.
I think we should call it in pretty soon.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's about time that we go ahead and call it an episode. So I guess that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Let's take a shower together.
I just did. I went before you did.
If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button for us. And if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. I'm Know-It-All DM.
I'm Fractal.
And as always, y'all have a good day now.